Hello and namaste. I have received a question from a parent. I'll just like to read out this question and then answer this question. So it says, my 6.5-year-old skips reading parts of a question. While writing, he skips the last letter sometimes, has problem with identification of letters, reverse letters, and words like saw, he reads as was. How to help him is a question. Plus, he has issues with attention and short-term memory. He has LD, ADHD, and also has social communication disorder. Oh my God, there's so much the parent has asked at one go. Now I cannot give answer of all this together, so I'll break it. Okay. So if the child has problem with reading, we need to first work on his reading. Simple. Just work on his reading. That means when the child is reading, do not stop the child even if the child makes a mistake. Just say good, good, good and continue reading. This is a magic that I have practiced for last 20 years. After they finish reading, identify which are the words the child could not read. Say for example, if paragraph has about 70 words. Out of the 70 words, if the child has been able to read 62 words properly, the problem is only in the 8 words, isn't it? So we'll work on those 8 words independently. But what happens if one of the 8 words is the second word in the passage? You're stuck. You're stuck at that word because the child is not able to read. You're stuck at reminding and repeating to the child because the child is not able to read. And there itself the child's motivation to read drops. And when that drops, it's so difficult to push the child again to make a beginning. So when the child reads, just allow the child to read. This is for reading. And this is how the reading will improve. Second, you ask the question for writing. Once the reading improves, writing is definitely going to work. Now, the child skips some alphabets, right? So, when the practice of reading will improve, you will find a reflection of that in the writing also. And if he is skipping the alphabet, all that you need to do is add that alphabet in a different color. Now you will ask me, do you have to do this all the time? No, you will have to do it till the child overcomes this. See, all these problems can be overcome. Nothing remains permanent when it comes to reading, writing, if it is not addressed at the right age. Otherwise, it will carry on lifetime. But if you address the problem and practice it for a while, the child starts overcoming it, learning it and continue to writing. You also mentioned that the child has ADHD and LD. Yes, children with LD have this problem. And in the end, you said that there's social connection issue. So obviously, when you're not able to read, when you're not able to write, when you're in the class, you don't have an identity of your own. The children don't respect you for what you know or what you don't know. The teacher makes you feel good for nothing. How will you be able to connect with anybody? When do we have a social connection? Is when we have good self-esteem. Otherwise, you go to a wedding, you're very low self-esteem, you don't confident, even you don't want to talk to anybody. You go to a party, even you want to be aloof. So the child is also going through the same thing. So it's very important as a parent or as a teacher to raise the self-esteem of the child by identifying wonderful things in the child, appreciating and making the child confident that he or she can do a lot of things independently without help, instead of making them realize again and again and again that he's not able to read, he's not able to write, he's not able to read, he's not able to write. Does it help? No, it is only damaging his emotional level. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you are a parent who felt that yes, you got some tips out of it, you'll be able to help your child, then go. And if you think you need more help, then you can connect with us. Join our Find a Tutor program where we offer you trained tutors to conduct online classes for your child, so that your child doesn't have the problem of going to a center or some tuition classes somewhere and feel humiliated. In online, the child is at home. You can monitor the class, whatever the teacher is doing, and also follow up with the child after the class is over. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.